This is a special edition broadcast from the Irish Roots Cafe. Today we have another very special interview we've done with the Everyday Irish, and it all happens at the Brown's Irish Festival. Brown's happens to be the oldest Irish-run business in North America. Heck, and I think it's South America and maybe even the world. They're still waiting for final judgment on that, but I know of no one older and better to go find what the Irish heritage was like generations back. So we've got a series of 10 interviews developed that we took at the last year's festival, and we hope you enjoy it. And it's going to include the Irish, the non-Irish, and the kings and paupers and thieves and just the whole lot, the whole range of the Irish. So I hope you enjoy it. It coming to you from the Irish Roots Cafe at www.irishroots.com. And I'm Mike OLaughlin. Here's today's interview. Well, we're at Brown's, and we've just kicked off. The day's really just starting, and we're talking here with Dana Regan, who's got a, or is that Regan?
Regan.
I tell you, there's no worse thing to mispronounce an Irish name. And she's a children's book illustrator, author and illustrator, and I read where she had 60 books she had appeared in for one reason or another. Tell me, what's your connections with the oldest Irish business in North America, Brown's Deli?
Carrie is a good friend of mine. She's been my friend forever. And when my boys were little, I used to bring them into the deli, and she would give them cookies, which made her the most wonderful person on the planet. And it's always been a special place for my family to come in and just hang out and visit, eat, and get all our Irish T-shirts, hats, whatever for the St. Patrick's Day parade. My kids know this is where you go right before the parade to get ready for the parade.
Well, now, what's your maiden name?
Gustafson. Actually, I'm not even Irish. I'm Swedish. But she took me in. She took me under her wing, and she's made me honorary Irish for life, so I appreciate that.
Hey, boy, that gives this festival a special flair because the whole community is involved. You don't have to be Irish. You just got to know how to feel Irish every now and then. Any other parting comments you want to make on the Browns?
No, I just they're a wonderful institution for Kansas City, and it's funny because I can usually give people directions based on Browns. It's like, well, it's just 2 blocks over from Browns. That's kind of the center point for my directional universe in Kansas City.
Well, now, we got to go, but if anybody wanted to take a look at your books or find out what you did, how would they find out?
They could just Google my name. Most of my books are available on barnesandnoble.com or amazon.com.
And that would be Dana, D-A-N-A, and the last name would be Regan, R-E-G-A-N.
And, of course, we can't forget Reading Reptile, our local children's bookstore in Brookside, who are wonderful, and they carry most of my books.
Well, that's right. And for our people in Canada and Australia, next time you're in Kansas City, you come check that bookstore out. Well, thanks a lot, Dana. It's been a lot of fun, and we'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
Well, that's the end of today's interview with the Everyday Irish here at Brown's Irish Festival. Each year they have an anniversary party, and each year it gets better. And we've got a series of interviews trying to show the history of the Irish, maybe just like it was in your town, but see what you listen to and what you like, and come back for more. We've got several more interviews coming up, so stay tuned for those. Thanks. This is Mike at www.irishroots.com at the Irish Roots Cafe.